The full contest is scheduled for fall. Literally battling first. From Mr. Cold Water, Candace LeRae.
Hello there, everyone. My name is Zaiah Morgan. I am your official commentator here for ZCW. And after what was a completely hectic episode last time we were here, it's gonna be very interesting to see how this one follows the last one. But nonetheless, we're gonna start off this night with some women's action as Candice LeRae making her way into the ring. You have to wonder, is she still bearing the effects of that tables match that she went through with Warren Richfield at Turmoil a couple of months ago? We're gonna find out.
And her opponent, from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
Making her way down to the ring right now, it's Toni Storm. Last time we saw her, she had a losing effort against the Platinum athlete Alexis Foon, so you know she's looking to bounce back here. So you got two women coming off of some very big losses and would love to change that by boosting their momentum with the win here tonight in our opening contest here on ZCW on YouTube, episode number 22. And if you guys would be so kind to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, it'd help us out a lot, help spread the word of ZCW. Let me also remind you that we also have a super show coming up, teaming up with the Destiny Championship Alliance, DCA, ZCW, DCA, having a super show named Advanced Warfare that should be coming to you sometime in the near future. Because right now we are in the middle of our opening contest. Toni Storm getting the better of the opening sequence here. So they tie up once again, this time into a headlock from Toni Storm. Toni Storm, she can have fun in that ring, but she is also known for getting very serious as well. You do not want to take your eyes off of this woman, or she will make you pay in a heartbeat. And now, ooh, this is what I'm talking about. Picks the leg, and now right down on that leg. And Candice LeRae is going to have to be very wary of that. Now it looks like Toni Storm already has a game plan. Go after the leg of Candice LeRae. It's going to be very interesting to see how Candice LeRae performs here tonight. Is that loss from that tables match going to affect her ability, affect the way she performs here tonight? A nice roll up here from Candice LeRae. As the shoulders pin. No, Toni Storm kicks out. Forearm smash by Candice. Candice now coming back. Oh, nice drop kick from Candice LeRae. Now Candice back into a pin. One. Only getting the one count. Toni Storm lost in her debut against Alexis Foon. That should only tell you the type of competition that these women are going up against. You know Toni Storm isn't looking to make her name as, well, one of the biggest losers here in ZCW, so she has to get a win here tonight. I don't think she can afford her second straight loss here in ZCW, as now Candice LeRae getting out of that octopus stretch, takes her down with a nice drop toe hold. Sends her off the ropes, or so I thought, catches her with a Hurricane Rana instead. Very nice fake out there from Candice LeRae as she goes off the ropes, hits her with the senton. Hooks the leg this time. And it's only good for two as Toni Storm gets the shoulder up. Candice LeRae looking to pump herself back up. Trying to get these fans behind her. And oh, drop kick to the knee. Very nice from Toni Storm. Going back to that body part she was working on earlier. Now she's looking for a fisherman suplex. Wait, no. Small package reversal from Candice LeRae. Two. And no. Candice now with control. As Toni Storm. What in the world is she going for here? Oh, and a gory bomb. Very nice gory bomb from Candice LeRae. Toni Storm going face first into the canvas. And now Candice looking to follow that up by going to the top rope. And a nice cross body. With a nice 180 rotation there. Cover. And again, Toni Storm kicks out. Both these women very driven. And we are still very early on in our women's division. And you know, both of these women would love to lead this women's division in the near future. And there's the fisherman suplex that Toni was going for earlier. This time gets it, but Candice too close to the ropes. Straight kick to the midsection there, 2 straight kicks and a forearm. Toni Storm battling back. Candice LeRae in big trouble. And now here comes Toni Storm with the running hip attack. If there's anything Toni Storm likes to use more, it's that posterior. And now, oh, there's the backstabber. Candice LeRae with the backstabber. Into the pin, 2, no! Toni Storm looking to go for probably a pump handle slam. Candice LeRae was able to counter. Okada with the backstabber, now off the ropes. Wait a second, gets caught! Gets caught with the power slam from Toni Storm. Now Toni's got her up on her shoulders here. And there's the air raid siren crash. Will this do it? For Candice LeRae, 2! And it's over! Toni Storm picking up a victory in her second match here in ZCW. Following that loss that she had to Alexis Boone on our season premiere. So Toni Storm finally finding her stride in what was a very good back and forth matchup between these two. But for Candice LeRae, that, I don't know, that doesn't spell good signs for Candice LeRae. As you can see, Toni Storm hit the air raid siren crash, and that would do it.
Toni Storm.
And now could we possibly see a future challenger for that ZCW Women's Championship sometime in the near future? Is that Women's Championship in Toni Storm's grasp? If she can pick up more wins like that, I wouldn't doubt it.
the full contest to the tag team match scheduled for preliminary dominance and a combined weight of 465 pounds. Bailey Goldman, Nathan Morgan, all the Natural Predators.
So a very interesting situation for both sides here on both the women's and the men's division in ZCW. It looks like Lauren has officially declared herself as the #1 contender coming out of that Akira Elizabeth match from Advanced Warfare. Also, I guess confirmed for Advanced Warfare, we will see Zaiah Steel taking on Tyson Jax. Zaiah Steel looks to get his revenge over the man who blindsided him on the last episode. More to come on that, but for right now, we got tag team action as the Natural Predators will take on the team of JT Dunn and Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston, a veteran on the indie scene, has been wrestling for quite a while now. JT Dunn, a former tag team partner with Chris Hero, went by the team name of Death by Elbow. Is now Goldman with a waistlock, takes down Dunn. And the Natural Predators, you know, they haven't been shy around here. They have let their voices be heard, or at least not verbally, but on the last episode, they made it pretty clear that if anyone was to get a future tag title shot against Payne and Corbin, it was going to be them. They were not backing down from those two one bit. But it looks like the Natural Predators are going to have to wait a little bit longer, because at Advanced Warfare, Payne and Corbin will go in a tag team match against very famous DCA tag team Billy Edmonds and Lee Ramirez in a special non-title matchup. Now look at Goldman showing off the athleticism. For a man who is 5'8" and 225 pounds and is built as he is, you don't expect a man to do those kind of things, but that's just the magic of Braden Goldman. He is very athletic and he is very powerful. As now you're going to see once again with the deadlift German suplex right on top of Dunn's head. Over the past couple, oh wait a second. Look at JT now. Cover here with the reversal out of that fisherman suplex into the small package. Now JT Dunn coming straight after Goldman with the clothesline into the corner. Now Dunn with the advantage for the first time in this match. Now, now look at this. Look at the striking combination from JT Dunn. Takes him down with the clothesline and a tag out to Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston, a straight up brawler. Most of his matches don't consist of a lot of technical wrestling. Most of them just come straight down to an absolute fight. Kingston tried to go for a big boot there. Goldman stopping him and caught him with that nice power slam. Tag out to Nathan Morgan here. And as I was trying to say earlier, Natural Predators have really been on a roll as of late. Ever since the season began, they've taken on every tag team that has opposed them, and they've come out the victor. So it's no wonder why they see themselves as the rightful #1 contenders for the ZCW Tag Team Championship. And now look at this, Nathan Morgan coming back at Eddie Kingston. Nice hip toss there from Nathan Morgan. Eddie Kingston, the one in trouble. Nathan Morgan now with a nice neck breaker. The big fish in control. He tells Kingston to get back to his feet. Now here comes the chop combo. 3 chops and a Mongolian chop for good measure. Double knee gut buster. And Eddie Kingston definitely in a lot of trouble right now. As now Nathan Morgan tags out. Now here comes Braden Goldman. Nice clothesline into the corner. And Nathan Morgan with an even more impressive one of his own. Now here is the strength of Goldman on full display with that capture suplex. And it looks like these two are set to send another message to Payne and Corbin once again as they look for this assisted back suplex. Morgan takes out Dunn. Into the pin, hooks the leg, and this one is over. Once again, the rise of the Natural Predators here in the ZCW Tag Team Division on full display as they make very quick work of JT Dunn and Eddie Kingston. Look at this double team. Look at this teamwork here. From the tiny pink and the big fish. And then they would finish it off with this assisted back suplex. Right tossed up into the air. Eddie Kingston got a lot of height on that, and well, it was all over for Kingston after he hit the ground. If I were Payne and Corbin, man, I would not underestimate these two. They have been on an absolute roll here in the tag team division, and they are looking to add those tag team titles around their waists. welcome back to ZCW on YouTube. And right now we're going to take you back to last episode during our main event, or what should have been our main event, as Seth Rollins was scheduled to take on one of the Young Bucks, either Nick or Matt Jackson. Instead, it all of a sudden turned into an unannounced handicap match as the Young Bucks decided to surround the ring and to attack Seth Rollins. There you can see Nick Jackson with that incredible athleticism on display. And then after that, it was just a 2-on-1 assault on the Architect, as Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks sending a clear message to Seth Rollins. But was this the doing of one Kenny Omega, or was there something more in the plans of the Young Bucks? Did this have something to do with the Young Bucks and Seth Rollins? But we still don't know. But after the match, Mack Waters decided to catch up with Seth Rollins. So that would be Mack Waters' response to Rollins. But now we got to show you what happened after the Natural Predators match with JT Dunn and Eddie Kingston. The tag team champions, Payne and Corbin, coming out of nowhere, attacking Goldman after their match. Nathan Morgan getting involved before something more serious could be done to his tag team partner. But now Payne and Corbin showing that they are not going to be intimidated by the Natural Predators.
Is scheduled for fall. And down to the third. Right, you guys have the time over the 225 pounds. Shinsuke Nakamura.
And more on that later. Right now, we've got some more singles competition as Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of strong style, is getting set to go one-on-one with ZCW's newest rookie, Trevor Diaz. And if we are to believe whatever Jay Roberts said at the beginning of our show, then it looks like Trevor Diaz is going to have a new look and possibly a new attitude coming out into this match. God only knows what kind of influence Jay Roberts is going to have on this poor rookie. But no matter what kind of attitude, no matter what type of attire change, Trevor Diaz better not overlook Shinsuke Nakamura, because that's a very good way to catch a quick Kinshasa to the skull. What? Oh my God.
And here's the point. From San Antonio, Texas, only 212 pounds. Trevor Diaz.
Well, I was afraid what type of influence Roberts would have on this poor young man, and it looks like I had every right to be afraid. Man now looks like a Gene model. Yeah, he's got the leather jacket and the leopard print. He's even got where the hell did he get a selfie stick? How the hell did he get his selfie stick in like half an hour? Where the hell did these two go? All questions for another time, as Diaz definitely looking the part. think I've seen. I think I just saw a couple of the women in the front row just fainted. Security might want to check on that, but nonetheless, Trevor Diaz, I think he's getting ready to go one-on-one with Nakamura. I'm not sure if he's more concerned with this match or looking at himself do that selfie stick. What in the hell did Roberts do to him in the last 30 minutes? Now here we go. And well, Roberts obviously giving Diaz the wrong advice here. But now Trevor Diaz looking to get more serious, as now he's got that arm wringer on Nakamura. Nakamura in big trouble. Oh, wait a second, so I thought. Nakamura gonna, well, now look at it, he's just showing off now. Now he's got him in that headlock. Diaz caught here. Oh wait, no, sends Nakamura off the ropes here. Ducks down, leapfrogs over, and catches Nakamura with the hip toss. Very nicely done, and I'm sorry, you're going to show Nakamura something called charisma? I'm not entirely sure, but I think he pretty much invented charisma. As Diaz giving Nakamura a clean break and again taking time to let the crowd bask in his newfound attire. Now look at Nakamura not waiting anymore. Diaz quickly getting out of the ring. Jay Roberts off. Just seems more worried about Diaz's face than the matchup right now. And Trevor Diaz once again with the exact same pose three times in a row in this match. Oh dear God! Here comes Kinshasa! Oh! Thanks for coming, Trevor Diaz. This one's over. Maybe if Diaz was more worried about this match and less about how he looks. Then maybe this matchup would have been more competitive, but Roberts obviously getting way into the head of the rookie, and in the end Nakamura took full advantage and hit him with the Kinshasa. Well, here we go. It's time for our ZCW Pride Championship match as Dean Ambrose and Sami Callihan finally go one-on-one in the middle of that ring for the ZCW Pride Championship. And right now, whoa, wait a minute! That's Callihan! Callahan attacking Ambrose before Ambrose could even get to the ring. Looks like these two aren't waiting to start the match inside the ring. They're going at it right now. Now Ambrose coming back at Callahan for the sneak attack. These two not wasting any time, but I think they should be making their way towards the ring, not fighting backstage, but it doesn't look like they care that much. Ambrose now sending Callahan into the guardrail. And third time's the charm. This is getting a little bit dangerous. Now you can see there's a referee going to try to stop these two. I don't think that's going to be very effective, though. The ref not getting in the way at all as Ambrose has got that steel trash can. That steel trash can to the skull of Callahan. And Ambrose in full control right now. Now, back suplex, no! And gets caught with an enziguri. Now Callahan picking up Ambrose. Now looking, are they heading towards the arena now? Now the crowd waits for the arrival of the two combatants for that Pride Championship match, and now here they are. Sami Callahan and Dean Ambrose now in the arena, but they're not heading towards the ring. They're still fighting. Callahan is still laying a beat down on Dean. Are we even going to have a championship match here? Ambrose now fighting back against Sami Callahan, and now look at Dean Ambrose with the flurry of punches raining down to the top of the head of Sami Callahan. Oh, now this is just getting serious as Callahan and Ambrose, they're exchanging strikes. And now look at this, we got to get all the security and the referees to break them up. All hell has broken loose here. Welcome back to ZCW on YouTube. And it looks like we're going to have to schedule our Pride Championship match another day, as Ambrose and Callahan had to be physically removed from the arena. But for right now, we're going to take you back to last episode, where AJ Styles and Finn Balor were having a barn burner of a match until this happened. Luka Khan, the Oppression, and Micah once again letting their voices be heard, letting themselves be noticed as they issued another assault on Finn Balor. At this time, I think they made it even more personal, as Luka Khan just snapping the neck of Balor with that steel chair folded around his neck. ever since then, we have not heard an update on Balor's condition, nor have we heard one on AJ's. But that all changes on the next episode as Mack Waters confronts Luka Khan, and hopefully we get an update on both AJ and Balor. We're going to learn what the future is for Luka Khan here in ZCW. Also on the next episode, Elizabeth Frieza returns to ZCW action after her tag team match a few episodes back. And it's going to be it's going to be a bumpy ride. Is Elizabeth Frieza going to have something to say for Akira Yukimura? Find out on the next episode of ZCW on YouTube.
Group 4 Contender is scheduled for the fall and is a DCA PURE Championship qualifying one. Coming down to the first, from Atlanta, Georgia, ranking at 285 pounds. Moose!
You heard the announcer right, ladies and gentlemen. This is a DCA PURE Championship qualifying match. It will be between Moose and Xander. If you don't know what the DCA PURE Championship Tournament is, basically, it's a tournament consisting of, well, 8 wrestlers from DCA's roster and 8 wrestlers from the outside. DCA looking for the best all-around talent all over the world. And luckily, DCW has been given a gracious opportunity to be a part of that tournament. As now will either be Moose or Xander going on to the DCA PURE Championship Tournament.
And here's the opponent from Salt Lake City, Utah, 185 pounds. This is Xander.
What an opportunity this is for Xander. He has a chance to possibly become a double champion here in the world of virtual wrestling. He has the chance to become ZCW World Champion as he is set to face off Kenny Omega in a future date. And if he can beat Moose here and qualify for the DCA PURE Championship Tournament, then we could be looking at the new PURE Champion right in front of our eyes. But first, Xander's got to go up against Moose, and Lord knows that is not going to be an easy task. Xander looking to get the advantage early on, and it doesn't look like those punches are doing much effect as now Moose taking him by his head, and now all has him up. Is he thinking of a fall-away slam? Wait, no! Xander counters it into a tornado DDT. Into the pin. Doesn't even get a 1 count off of that. Xander, though, now has Moose. At least he's got him shaking just a little bit. Gets him off the corner. Xander now bounces off the ropes and now catches him with a nice roll-up here. 1, and that still only gets a 1 count. A 100-pound weight difference between Moose and Xander. Moose being 295 pounds, Xander being 185. Moose definitely going to have the strength advantage, and Xander, he's just going to have to rely on his speed. He's going to have to rely on his craftiness if he wants to get through this match with Moose. So Moose right now just laying a beat down to the self-proclaimed prodigy of ZCW. And what a feather in the cap it would be for Moose to take out the #1 contender for the ZCW World Championship. And if that happens, we could possibly be seeing a future #1 contender in Moose. If that were to happen, Kenny Omega is going to have a tough time trying to find a strategy to take down a man He is near 300 pounds, but can also move like a damn light heavyweight. And there's what I'm talking about. That's 300 pounds doing a double springboard cross body on Xander. As now Moose has Xander once again, middle of the ring, crossface. He is just choking out Xander here in the middle of the ring. Xander can't really move, not with all that weight being applied on top of his back, all that pressure on his neck being torqued back. Moose decides to let go of the crossface and now decides to go for a camel clutch. A camel clutch, and this time Xander really can't move. Xander's back in a whole lot of trouble. He's got to find a way to escape or risk permanent injury. But thankfully, he was able to get out of it, and a nice drop kick to the back. Xander in control, Moose getting back to his feet. Kick to the leg by Xander. Shot to the chest from Xander. Clothesline sends Moose to the outside, and Xander lining him up. Here comes Xander with the suit. No! Moose with a slap to the face that just knocked Xander silly. Now what in the world is Moose planning here? Oh my goodness gracious, what an elbow drop. Straight to the chest of Xander. Could have possibly knocked all the air out of him. No. You can see Xander though barely getting the shoulder up. And this move, this match has been basically all Moose. A headbutt there. I think that was straight to the head, and now, yeah, that was straight to the head of Xander. Moose with some dangerous headbutts to the skull of Xander, and again, Xander refuses to stay down. But you have to wonder with the type of abuse he's taken so far, how much longer can he afford to keep kicking out? Moose has him trapped in the corner once again. Oh, wait a second, Xander now. Xander catching the boot and sends him down, using Moose's own momentum against him. And now, what is this? Springboard drop kick straight to the chest. And Xander now has control. He's got to capitalize though. As he goes into the pin, hooks the leg. And again, that's only good for one. Possibly could have gone down for the two if he didn't take the time to gloat just a little bit. And now Moose back on the attack. Xander got a little too cocky and it cost him. You have to wonder, will that cockiness also be his downfall come his match with Kenny Omega for the world title? Moose now sending Xander to the... Oh, what in the unholy hell? Oh my God! That is near 300 pounds crashing right on top of Xander. This man Moose is a freak of nature, and now Moose with a power bomb to the outside on that very thinly covered padding floor. As now Moose brings Xander back into the ring. Oh, he's looking for another powerbomb. He might get it, and he does. This has to be it. Xander's got to be out here. No! Xander again kicks out. I'm not entirely sure how any normal man would have been knocked out after the powerbomb to the outside. Now what? Oh my God. Sit out choke bomb from Moose. If that powerbomb didn't do it, well, this choke bomb might do. No! Xander not looking to stay down for Moose. He is looking to qualify for that DCA Pure Championship Tournament. Not only that, but a win over Moose sends a message to Kenny Omega that, yes, I am to be taken seriously. And come our match, your title, your chance at being the ZCW Championship holder is in jeopardy. And now with the Dragon Rana too, no! Amazing to catch Moose with that Dragon Rana, but Moose again not looking to stay down for long, sends him off the ropes, catches him. Wait, no, Xander now pushes him back. Moose now looking to follow up. No, gets caught! Xander catching Moose. And now what is this? Oh, cartwheel, moonsault. Gonna follow that up with a springboard moonsault. Xander could have it here. Xander could possibly beat Moose here. No! Xander's showing a lot of heart. But he should really take advantage while Moose is down. I have no idea what he's planning for, but oh, wait a second. Moose catches him again in a single-hand spine buster. And now, oh my god, up in the end, another choke bomb. And now it looks like Moose looking to catch his breath a little bit. He was caught off guard with those two moonsaults. But now he looks to get back in control. And Xander might be in big trouble as Moose is setting him up for that spear. Here he comes. Wait, no! Xander with the victory roll. 2. Wait, he got him! Xander qualifies for the DCA PURE Championship Tournament. And since, oh my god. Oh my dear god. Oh no. And now Moose obviously not taking too kindly to that loss. Feels that he's been made a fool out of. And now here comes the spear. Completely taking Xander in half with that spear. And while Xander might have won the match, Moose is the only one left. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Now look who it is. Kenny Omega coming from out of the crowd as soon as he saw the damage done to Xander. And now Omega gonna send a little message to his future opponent for that title. There's a super kick. And for Xander, this does not spell good news. Now Kenny has him up in the air, and the one-winged angel. Kenny Omega sending a very clear message to Xander that he does not intend to give up that world championship anytime soon. Not to Xander and not to any... What the hell? Moose! With the spear out of nowhere! Moose just laid out the ZCW World Champion!